Have you ever seen women with such explosive beauty that they make you forget even where you are? There is a country where Miss Universes are born like flowers after the rain, where every woman seems to have stepped out of a beauty pageant, and where a penetrating gaze and a radiant smile are the norm, not the exception. We're talking about Venezuela, and what you are about to discover will make you understand why this country is a living legend when it comes to female beauty. But there's a secret behind this breathtaking beauty that is rooted in the unique geography and fascinating history of this wonderful land, and no one has ever told you about it this way. Where is this South American paradise that dominates beauty pageants? Venezuela is located on the northern coast of South America, facing the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. It borders Colombia to the west, Brazil to the south, and Guyana to the east. It has a privileged position that gives it over 2,800 kilometers of dreamlike Caribbean coasts. But there is something incredible about this country. Venezuela has won more Miss Universe and Miss World crowns than any other country in the world, in proportion to its population. 7 Miss Universes, 6 Miss Worlds, and dozens of other international crowns. This is not a coincidence. It is the result of a culture that celebrates and cultivates beauty like no other nation in the world. And Venezuela's geographic location has created something magical in its population, but wait to find out what. A territory that seems to contain all the world's landscapes. Venezuela has an area of over 916,000 square kilometers, and it is a concentration of natural wonders that leave you speechless. To the north, you find heavenly Caribbean beaches with very white sand and turquoise waters. The Los Roques archipelago is considered one of the most beautiful in the world, with over 300 unspoiled islands and islets. To the south stretches the Grand Sabana, a plateau dotted with tepuis, tabletop mountains that look like they came out of a science fiction book. Here lies the Angel Falls, the highest waterfall in the world with its 979 meters of free fall, a breathtaking spectacle. To the west rise the Venezuelan Andes with their snow-capped peaks and picturesque mountain villages. And in the center stretch the Llanos, immense plains where majestic rivers flow and wildlife lives undisturbed. And it is precisely this incredible variety of landscapes and climates that has contributed to creating the most explosive genetic mix on the continent. The genetic secret that conquered the world. Here is where we get to the heart of the matter. Venezuela has a deeply mixed race population, the result of a blend of Caribbean indigenous people, Spanish colonizers, Africans, and subsequently immigrants from Italy, Portugal, the Middle East, and other parts of Europe. This melting pot has created an extraordinary variety of female beauty. Caramel-colored skin, honey-colored eyes, long and shiny hair, harmonious bodies with perfect curves. But it's not just lucky genetics. In Venezuela, there's a real beauty industry with academies that teach poise, makeup, fitness, and everything needed to shine. Venezuelan women grow up in a culture where taking care of one's appearance is not vanity. It is personal pride. They go to the gym regularly, take care of every detail of their look, and know how to enhance themselves to the fullest. And the result? Women who always look ready for a runway, even just to go to the supermarket. They have a cheerful spirit and a contagious joy of life despite the difficulties their country has faced in recent years. They dance salsa, merengue, and reggaeton with disarming naturalness, and they know how to make you feel welcome with a genuine smile that lights up any room. But behind this sweetness, there is also incredible strength. Venezuelan women are determined, courageous women who fight for their family and never give up. And now I'm taking you to the vibrant heart of all this, the Venezuelan cities you absolutely must know. Caracas, the chaotic capital that pulses with pure energy. Caracas is a megalopolis of over 3 million inhabitants, nestled in a valley between the mountains and a few kilometers from the sea. It is chaotic, vibrant, and incredibly alive. Modern neighborhoods like Las Mercedes and Altamira are full of gourmet restaurants, fashionable bars, and shopping centers where Venezuelan women display their impeccable style. The Cerro Avila, the mountain that dominates the city, offers a spectacular view and a wild nature oasis just a stone's throw from the center. From here, you can see all of Caracas stretching out in the valley below to the horizon. But Caracas is above all human energy. Its streets are full of life, street vendors shout their offers, music blares from every car, and the Caraquinas, women of Caracas, walk with a runway posture that constantly attracts glances. In the evening, the venues in Las Mercedes fill up with beautiful, elegant people, ready to dance and have fun until dawn. And watching Venezuelan women dance is a hypnotic spectacle you don't easily forget. But Caracas is only the beginning, because Venezuela has paradise islands that seem to have come out of a dream. Isla Margarita and Los Roques, where paradise is real. Isla Margarita is the main Caribbean island of Venezuela, famous for its spectacular beaches like Playa El Agua, with golden sand and perfect waves for surfing. Here, time seems to flow more slowly. The atmosphere is relaxed, and Venezuelan girls on vacation add beauty to an already perfect landscape. But if you want true, unspoiled paradise, you must go to Los Roques. This archipelago of over 300 islands and islets has waters so crystalline that they look like a natural pool. The seabed is visible even at meters of depth. The colors range from turquoise to cobalt blue, and the sand is very fine and very white. Here you can snorkel among colorful tropical fish, relax on deserted beaches, and enjoy one of the most beautiful places on the planet. And if you meet groups of Venezuelan women on vacation in Los Roques, you truly understand what the phrase Caribbean beauty means. But Venezuela also has mountains and colonial cities that are definitely worth a visit. Mérida and the Venezuelan Andes, where beauty meets tradition. Mérida is the city of the mountains, located at 1,600 meters of altitude in the Venezuelan Andes. It is surrounded by peaks that exceed 4,000 meters, including the Pico Bolivar, the highest mountain in the country. Here the climate is cool, almost cold, completely different from the tropical coast. And now let's talk about what makes Venezuela truly unique in the South American landscape. The culture of beauty that is a unique social phenomenon. In Venezuela, beauty is not a hobby. It is almost a national religion. There are hundreds of beauty academies where girls learn posture, professional makeup, diet, fitness, and everything needed to shine. Mothers enroll their daughters in modeling classes from a young age, dreaming that they will become the next Miss Venezuela. The Miss Venezuela contest is a national event followed by millions of people, more important than many football matches. The winners become instant celebrities, with multi-million-dollar advertising contracts and fame that lasts for years. This obsession with beauty also has a controversial side, with a high rate of cosmetic surgery. But most Venezuelan women have completely natural beauty, the result of lucky genetics and constant care. And when you see a Venezuelan woman walking down the street with that confidence, that poise, and that smile, you understand that the culture of beauty here is truly part of the national identity. Observe the beauty of the women of this country. Here we come to the central point. If you've made it this far, you now perfectly understand what the title of this video means. Life in Venezuela